What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? Coming back to you live, having a little conversation. Just want to vibe. Just want to vibe with you for a minute. Want to vibe with you for a minute. Take a moment, take a second, just to talk about this not so familiar topic. A topic that's not so familiar. So familiar. I went through an experience this morning. I went through an experience this morning when I was on live with some fellas, and and I was so intrigued by some of the stuff that I was hearing, uh, in the conversation, and it's like, wow, I had to I had to say to myself that we are definitely in a complete different time. We're in a completely different time. I would have never thought that the time would come where it would be so different when it comes to our brothers. When it comes to our brothers, like man, what the hell is going on? I was I was shocked. I was shocked, but I wasn't surprised much, because I know that the thinking of people is different than what it used to be. Thinking is different. People think different. They have their own way of having certain conversations and belief systems and stuff like that. But however, what I'm saying, we living in a different time right now. We living in a different time. Y'all welcome to Trey Talk. We just talk. We talk. I done a little work and I promised I was gonna come back online for another hour. This little minor um like black help with black men. You know what? If I was taught that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When we was kids, we was around men. You know what I'm saying? Like men. These were men. You know, these were men. They ran their house. They ran their house. They took care of their house, and they married women that took care of them very well. You know, but that's 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 back in the day. That's back in the day when you was a certain kind of man. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have an option. You didn't have an option to be timid. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have an option to be soft. You didn't have that option. You was a man back in the day when I was a kid. When I was a kid, Unc and them was men. They took care of business. And when they didn't take care of business, they still took care of business. They got married early. They did their little play around, even in the streets. They still was men. After having that conversation this morning, listen to the men come in and talk. And I was like, you know what? We are living in a time and a season where the bitch nigga has became the god of the earth. Soft man. Soft man. Soft man. Soft. Tender, tender man. Okay, we call them tenderonis. Tenderoni man. Men used to have a certain demeanor about themselves that made them different. People don't have these conversations no more because they don't like talking about it because it's even the men are feeling like it's too much. Even the men feeling like it's a little bit too much for them, and they don't want to have that kind of conversation because men have become soft, timid in the heart. You know, back in those days, men was rough. Okay, they was rough. Their personality, their demeanor, the way that they carry themselves, they were rough. And I'm not talking about rough and abusive. That's not the rough I'm talking about. They just didn't play many games and they rarely laughed, smiled unless it was something very funny. But they were a certain caliber of men that made themselves be uh, a certain way. Now men have become so soft, so lotionified. That's my word. I made it up. They have become so lotionified until they have lost their vibe, the vibe of a man. You know what I'm saying? It's that vibe. It's that vibe. It's that vibe that men had that you knew without a shadow of a doubt that you were absolutely dealing with a grown man. That is why women don't believe in men anymore. They don't believe in men anymore. Okay. So what they do, they go and they try to build a man out of a lesbian relationship, thinking that they're gonna get that man through that process, and it never happens because you can't turn a woman into the man that you want. Okay. So what people have done, people have took the real man. They took the real man and made him so sweet. He's a cherry boo. He's a cherry. He's a strawberry. He's a caramel complexion fruit cake. He is a banana pudding. He have became a pomegranate. That's what happened. That's what happened. We got to get back to that place where we are taking charge as men and also becoming better as men. We got to become better because we can't put ourselves in a situation where we become worse. We can't become worse, okay? You can't. Because if you become worse, that means that you have let down your true identity and guard. Okay, you let down your true identity guard, and you are leaving your traditional masculinity roots. Okay, it's amazing how many men is online right now allowing their sons to participate in transgenderism. Okay, men helping their sons put on a dress and helping them twirl. Okay, helping them paint their room pink. Okay, I believe the loss of masculinity started when men started wearing pink shirts. Remember some years ago, men started buying pink shirts. That was just something you didn't do back in the day. Men didn't wear pink shirts. It was just feminine. It just felt wrong. Not that it was wrong. It just felt wrong. Men just didn't do it. They didn't wear a pink shirt. Okay. Your older guys, sometimes they'll wear a pink shirt with a suit, you know, but just not just outright, just a pink shirt with the matching tennis shoes with some white and pink Nikes. And then as time moved up a couple of years during the pink shirt age, then you went into the pink jeans. And then you went from the pink jeans to the pink socks. Before you know it, the man had all pink on from head to toe. And then someone had a bright idea to even get a pink bandana. And that's when it really got messed up. We had a problem then. We had a problem because now we getting into the pink boxes. And now what we're doing, we go into sagging. And then once you get to sagging in your pink boxes with your pink shirt and your pink socks and your pink and white Air Force Ones, now you're getting into something that's far different. Okay. That is just something that men did not do. Men were different and they were built different. That's the whole point. They were built different. They wasn't soft and sweet. Okay. Men were strong. Men had that aura about themselves that made themselves different. And only if we could get back to that point where men are when men get back to the point where they can do better about themselves, then you will see this whole mentality that women have will turn around. It would change. The mentality would change. It would be different because they will say, you know what? This is my man. This is my strong man. Okay. I don't have a sweet man. I have a strong man, a man with authority. Okay. We preach submission, but there is nothing there for a woman to submit to. It's nothing there. Okay. So we have to really think about that sometimes. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? We want our sons to see the greatness of manhood. And we want our sons to experience masculinity. We want our sons to look at us and know that we did everything like a man, And then once your son sees that man, they grow up being the man that you are because that's what they have seen. And anything outside of that, they will know that it is error. They will know not to even go that way because that's not what they want to do. We want our sons to see the man in us. That's the whole goal. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share the video and let everybody know men is coming back on the scene and it's about to go down. Blessings. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Peace out. I got to get out of here. I got to go. I don't want to go, but I got to go.